Amazon, and we just got back, and it was a really good experience. We went and had a panel, and we got to ask a lot of questions to the specific people, and there's actually a Linfield alum that was working there, so that was really cool to see that and talk to him and hear about his experiences.
Well, so far we have gone to Amazon, and it was really fun, but we got Razorfish coming up, which is a finance investment company, which should be pretty interesting. And we got a couple more places to go and things to learn, but I'll let these guys tell you.
Nice handle.
Well, I liked what we did today. Going to the Amazon, the drive up was fun to be with just, the class and just sleep. It was long. And I'm really looking forward to really getting more information on the companies and the places that we're going to visit. And loved Amazon today. Loved hearing from Linfield alum. So that was brilliant and great.
For me, coming from Seattle, I am originally from here, so for me, it's really exciting to be back in the city and to be able to share this city with my classmates was really exciting. But for this class, I am really hoping to make some great connections with some of the companies that we meet up with, because I definitely hope to come back here after graduation.
Exactly why I said it on the paper is to transfer liberal arts education into the business world. And I don't have expectations because expectations lead to a disappointment. So I'd rather just let it be and live presently.
Okay. And what are you getting out of the class so far?
It gives me a lot of motivation to go forward into the real industry. And seeing other people doing it makes me confident enough to believe that I can do it myself, because we're all sources from the same part of the world. Like, we're all humans. Nobody's superior to another. We all have potential genius inside of us.
So over the 3 days that we were in Seattle, we all learned a lot, but one of the biggest things that I learned was networking. And I was able to really see that in action because all the people we visited were due to networking circumstances, and it was just really cool that we were able to get business cards from everyone and keep in contact with them through LinkedIn and through other ways that we've learned through this class. So that's one of the really cool things that I learned over my 3 days in Seattle.
So I've been learning so much in this class about informational interviews and networking and building a resume and how to write a cover letter, and there's just so much that we learned before the Seattle trip alone. I think one of my takeaways that is specific to the Seattle trip was visualizing myself in the work setting or the workplace. I grew up in a small town. I picked a small college. I've never thought of myself as someone who could survive in a big city, but walking around Seattle and exploring all the fun little places and then going to all the different businesses, I realized even if you work for a big company that's in a big city and you have a cubicle, that doesn't mean you can't have little toy soldiers lining the cubicle and it can't be fun. And I think just getting the tours of the different companies, I was able to picture myself at one of those desks and working for one of those places. And just the fact that that's an image I can picture, it's going to make it that much easier to interview because a part of me does believe that I could belong there.
I've learned so much in this class, and a lot for sure from other trips that we did before the Seattle trip. But one thing that I took away most importantly from the Seattle trip was learning the importance of marketing oneself, and by that I mean like I learned how to correctly put myself out there so the right people can find me, instead of like putting yourself out there for maybe perhaps the wrong reasons. And so the importance of networking and reaching out to their future employers or and pursuing your career. So that's what I most importantly learned from the companies that we visited in Seattle, and having fun with my class. So I loved it.